Hey everyone, Shabba Gamer here and welcome back to some more Rimworld. We are back here at Vault 8 because we found this lovely little room of an 8 on the floor for no apparent reason. And we've got a lot of stuff planned out to dig out, which is going to take us a huge amount of time, don't get me wrong. But at the moment we're starting to just build up our dining area. So this is going to be our dining area. This is going to be eventually our freezer once we get electricity up and running. And this is going to be our kitchen. As you can see, we've just got our first election to happen. So everyone's going to make their way over here now to vote. And we will end up with a couple of people who will be our lead. I don't know if it might be more than 2 people actually. When I've had like 5 people or 6 people in a colony, we get 2 leaders. And based on their style of character, you get a different buff, which is pretty cool. So for example, if you have a warrior as your leader, then everyone gets an attack bonus when they're near them. Or if you've got someone who's a herbalist, then everyone will get a farming bonus. Or it's a pretty cool little way of doing it, really. Right, we've got 2 new leaders. It is going to be Black, and it is going to be Trumpet. Lovely. So Trumpet, let's have a quick look. Leadership is good. Elected, you got a nice little boost for that, which is good. Do you get a bonus for that? I'm sure. Attended election, ate fine meal, new colony hope. But everyone gets a buff, don't they? There we go. Whole body, warrior level 1. So trade price improvement up 5%. Recruit prisoner chance up 5%. Diplomatic gift 10%. Moving speed increased. Shooting accuracy increased. Melee hit increased. It's good. It's very, very good. And then of course Black is a scientist, so that's good. Research speed plus 10%. Nice. Surgery chance plus 5%. So it's really good. It's a nice little added thing into the game. Actually, I quite like it. So we want to get as much of this dismantled as we can, so we can get the concrete down to finish off building up our second set of defences, which gives us a lot of space to play with outside. And we do have a geyser in here as well. Only one though, which is a bit disappointing, but we could potentially rig another one up and just wire it through, which I think we'll have to do unless we find one in the mountains somewhere, which is possible. It is something that can happen. Right, looks like we have run out of wood. I've set quite a few trees to be chopped down the end of the last episode, didn't I? That's fine. We're down to 74 survivors. We have got 90 pemmican, which is useful. Get rid of those. We've got 1 idle person, which is Galga. Are you not able to do... Yeah, you can't do those, okay. But you do like research. Let's put you down as 1 research as well. And then hopefully we get this built. This is my priority. If you can build this... If you can build this, need materials. Okay, they're concentrating solely on the table of chairs, which is a good thing. It means we can get rid of that horrible debuff of eating off the floor and stuff like that, which is good. Right, torch. Let's torch this place. A couple of torches in here as well. Let's put 1 in each corner. So it does make it a bit lighter, doesn't it? That. So we're getting a bit of cleaning done as well, which is good. I would like to get this research bench done as quickly as possible though, because that will mean that Galga can start researching as well, which would be lovely. If we can get 2 people researching at a time, that'd be fantastic. It means I can start to look to bring these... Can I just dismantle that? No, I have to deconstruct it. Right, let's deconstruct both of those. And then let's also... we're going to end up probably building multiple of these. So butcher's table made out of wood can go there. Electric stove or fuel stove can go there. So we'll end up probably building more of those in the long run anyway. 1 of each is probably not going to be enough for a colony of this size, because we're probably going to have 2 dedicated cooks to try and keep up with the demand of the food. 2 dedicated cooks is going to be important. There we go. Research. Got 2nd research bench and Galga's on it. So now the research speed is a lot quicker, which is good. And it means if there is 2 people available, 2 people can research at once. A boomalope has been self-tamed. Okay, interesting. What can we train it to do? We can't train it to haul. We can train it to attack targets, which is good. So let's do that. Let's get that boomalope trained up. I'm not quite sure I really want a boomalope in my environment, to be honest with you, but it's alright. Don't want the boomer getting exploding and causing any problems for us. That's the only thing. Hauling and cleaning is still an issue, which is why I don't really want to start digging anything else out until we get this area completed. So we're going to need a lot more wood, aren't we, again? Because I want to try and wooden floor these 2 rooms as well, and deconstruct the rest of this concrete and use that to build the rest of this wall. So let's speed things up because it's night time. Everyone's asleep. Wow, I didn't realise what time it was. Time flies when you're playing Rimworld, it really does. My phone's crashed as well. That's useful. I was waiting for a message because I've got somebody coming over and I didn't want to be recording while they were coming over, but oh well. If we are, we are. Right, so Priscilla, what are you up to? You're eating breakfast. Everyone's going in here now to eat breakfast by the looks of it. So there is tables available because they're still going in here to eat the food, which is the problem, right? Is that not being built so we don't have any steel, maybe? No, it's wood as well. Okay. So bills we want to put in pemmican at the moment because we don't have any... No, yeah, do until you have X details. We want to have 1,000 pemmican. Pemmican goes a lot quicker than what you'd expect it to. And butcher, creature, forever. Okay. So now we're going to remove these bills. So hopefully they'll start to use that workbench in there instead. So it looks like Darius is doing some hauling, which is fantastic. Wolf is taking the concrete down to continue building our defensive walls. I wonder if this is going to be another room in here. Got a minor break risk. I'm going to assume it's Wolf. It is Wolf. Is that because you've still got your tobacco withdrawal? Yeah, that's the problem. That is tricky, isn't it? That is tricky. That'll hopefully, over time, that'll start to wear off, I think. We could start building. We could start making some tobacco, growing some tobacco, but I'm not quite sure if I really want to be doing that at this point in time. It's an extra job that we don't really have the capabilities to handle at this point in time, especially while we're still trying to build ourselves up as much as we can. Because beauty, you see, it's got a -1 from the walls, which is a problem. But I have got a mod called Smooth the Walls, but we need to research stone cutting first. But like I said, electricity is the main problem we need at the moment. As soon as we've got electricity, we can start to put lights in rather than torches. We can start to cool stuff in the freezer, which would be fantastic. Lolita, we haven't actually clicked on you to see if we can get you recruited, have we? Let's chat and recruit. We've got some pretty good wardens, so hopefully that won't take too long. We're down to 36. We're down to 36 packaged farm meals. We've got 9 normal meals as well, so we're not looking too bad. We're starting to get ourselves sorted there a little bit. Got low medicine. We've only got 10 medicine left. Been using it quite a bit, and again, everyone is asleep. Apart from Lolita, who's walking around. Extreme low expectations, 8 mil comfortable. Awful prison cell in darkness, feeling bad imprisoned. Cramped interior, naked, hideous environment. Wow, there's a lot of detractors, isn't there? Maybe if I gave you just a torch, that would perk you up a little bit. That would get rid of the dark environment at least. So we've got some joy in here now. We've got a research bench as well. We want to try and get rid of the rest of these stones. Cargo pods, what's in there? Mutt fruit. Ah, nice little Fallout-based cargo pods, and they're pretty good actually, isn't it? It's not bad. We've got a season and 11 days before they fully deteriorate, which is good. That is useful actually. Right, let's see if we can get people on... Right, construction-wise, there's no other construction jobs now apart from that wall, so hopefully the deconstruction will take place now. Is that concrete as well? And that's marble. Marble, that's concrete wall. Let's deconstruct these as well, because it's just a bit of extra concrete for us. We want as much as we possibly can to finish off building that wall. Don't know if it's going to be enough, but maybe with the concrete around the other side as well, it might be. This little hole's annoying me. Really is annoying me. Not keen on how people are using this as a walkway now, but if it's as quick as pathfinding, then it might be the best way of doing it for now. Right, so the food's slowly thinning up in this stockpile, which is good. Which means we hopefully we should be able to make some pemmican soon. Does pemmican need meat as well, or does it need just... It does require meat, okay. But meals don't. But pemmican lasts a lot longer than meals. So maybe we should hunt a few animals. Just so we can make some pemmican. Let's hunt... not too many. Let's like these two. Chupacabras. It's not what they are, is it? But... I just realised I've just sped for an entire day. And we're getting there with this wall. Slowly but surely, we're building up a nice chunk of it. Not a huge amount left. We've got much concrete left up here. We've got a few blocks worth still. I'm trying to think what this room could be used for. Maybe this could be for like 8 simple meals rotted away. Wow, that's bad, isn't it? Maybe this room could be used for like our stone cutting ring. I'll just wall this off. Maybe tidy up the wall a little bit outside. Put a dumping stockpile outside. Maybe that'd be a good idea actually. I was going to put that a little bit further away, but it's a decent little area to have that, to be honest. Yeah, I might do that actually. So if I plan this out as well, so it'd be... We'd dig this out. And this. When it auto-saves when you're doing stuff, it's quite annoying. Right, so we dig that out. Then potentially dig out along there. And then maybe along there. And then maybe this could be a room here for something. Not sure what, but I'm sure we can use it for something. And maybe just do that, so that's a bit more space there. But we won't bother with that yet. We still want to continue getting all this sorted, don't we? Get the rest of these bricks hauled away and get the cleaning sorted. Maybe I need to switch one of these two people around. So I have got Wolf, who is on construction as well, so hopefully when there's nothing left to construct, Wolf will start cleaning up a bit more. We're looking okay on this wall. How are we looking with the building that we would deconstruct on the other side of the map? Again, we've not taken much of it yet, so hopefully that should be enough in the long term to do it right. So we killed that animal, so we've got some chupacabra meat now. So we are making some more pemmican, which is good. We've got 198 pemmican. Do we have another animal here we can hunt? Maybe another 2 of these? Just so we can get some more pemmican built, because the pemmican, you don't need to cool it and it lasts for 1 year. So it's a great backup food source should you need it. Until we can get our freezers up and running, we're going to need the pemmican quite desperately. Right. Where are we looking now? We're looking okay. We've got bringing in some more potatoes now, which is good. There's 2 of these dead things in here now as well, which is good. They're going to spoil in 2 days. We need to turn the meat into pemmican as soon as we possibly can, to be honest, because the meat destroys so quickly. The potatoes and that are not too bad. They destroy in a season. I think it takes a season to grow them, so it's not too bad. It doesn't help with the fact they're classed as being outdoors now, does it? But let's build a wooden wall along here. Is everyone going to sleep again? I've sped for another day again, haven't I? I don't think it's a problem at this point in the game, to be honest with you. I think we need to get things sped up. Lolita, have we had a speak to you, have we? Or listen to recruitment pitch from Wolf. Lolita rejected the offer. Okay. Well, Wolf has got a good rapport, which is good with you. That's nice. I like that. That's useful. So we're going to build this wooden wall. That's going to stop this food being classed as outside. So I don't know if that makes much of a difference. It'd be nice to get it all sorted, right? deconstructing that bit of concrete as well. So hopefully that should... we're not getting too far away with this wall, are we? I have also got another mod installed, which is a very good one. It's called Pass Me That Brick. And basically what it means is if someone's not on construction but they are on hauling, what they'll do is they will bring the items to the area where it's being built. So it sort of just makes the game a bit more, not smooth as such, but it makes it a bit more, what's the right word I'm looking for? Optimised, I suppose, is the best phrase for it. So I think maybe a wooden wall along here would be the best way of doing it, and then deconstruct that and possibly mine out this, and then have a... Problem with this, I don't really want a lot of doors to the outside, just in case it's a way for people to get in. I'm going to put one there anyway. Ancient danger. Crap, pause. I didn't think that was going to happen. I didn't think there'd be an ancient danger in there. Right. Luckily we haven't deconstructed a lot. So let's undeconstruct that. See, some of these can be friendlies. But they can also be enemies. I don't really at the moment, while we've not got a lot of defences, I don't want to really open this and cause any issues to ourselves. Right, so I think we've deconstructed that entire building now, have we? So I hope that's going to be enough. Oh no, here it is. Oh, they're bringing back the fruit, are they? Okay. Granite and granite, is it? We could use granite, I suppose. But I would like to use all the same material, to be honest with you. That was something down here, I've got to worry there, right. Okay, well, let's unforbid that, I might as well take it. I think he's going to be eaten, isn't he? Yeah, consuming alpaca corpse is eating it. Lolita's got some pemmican. I wonder if it might be worth just building one of these prison cells, just so we can move Lolita across into a bigger room. I might do that, you know. Gives the miners something to do, doesn't it? That's the most optimised way of doing it. Right, we'll do that then. That way we can put her in a big room, double bed, and make her feel a lot more comfortable. Major break risk of wolf again. Come on, just get over the tobacco. Does it say how long it'll be? Feeling shaky. Everything pisses me off. I keep thinking of smoking. Can I deal with this? Fired a crafting spot. Where are they? Production crafting spots. I don't know if this will work. I know this is how you make smoke leaf. I don't know if you can make cigarettes like this as well. Let's put one down. Bills, make cigarillos. Okay. Well, let's try it. If it will make her happy, let's try and make some tobacco. Let's do a small little field for now. We don't need to go too mad. And we're going to grow tobacco. Because it is something that we can fix. In theory. So again, we'll have floors, we'll go for tilled soil. And I'll try and remember where it is. I think it's there. I might be wrong. Zones, growing zones. Yeah, it's already there, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's that sorted then. And we're going to put a door there. Oh, that's already occupied, it's fine, we've done that already. We've got 1,793 potatoes. That is a huge amount of potatoes. That's more potatoes than anybody could ever want. Right, let's chop down these trees, because we're going to want a lot of wood anyway, aren't we? We're going to want a lot of wood is what I'm trying to say there. It's a right mouthful, that was. So Octopus has done the floor over there, which is good. we need the meat to make the pemmican. We do have some meat in there, but we don't have 1,000 pemmican yet, so Black should still continue making it this a day, hopefully. Just keeping people happy. See, the pemmican goes down quite quickly. I think they eat like 10, 20 at a time. I think we're doing okay in this episode, actually. We've continued building a chunk more of this wall, although I think we might run out of concrete very, very soon. We'll just fill in the rest with like sandstone or something like that, I suppose. Oh, we got enough. Look, if we deconstruct all of this wall, we'll easily have enough. Can you not haul that, Trumpet? Come on. You were here. Can you not? It's reserved by Toxo. That is such a poor way of doing it. Hauling 4 concrete to build wall. How much does a concrete wall take to build? Does it say? It takes 10 work to build. Didn't say how much materials it takes to build. We're going to get there eventually, aren't we, I suppose? It takes 5 concrete, so we're getting 1 less. We're getting 1 less, yeah. Okay, well that's going to be the end of this episode now anyway. We've been doing pretty well. We've nearly built our defensive walls, which when we do we'll put some traps in, so people will hopefully get caught before they get a chance to come in. Mental break, fire starting spree, Black. How are you having a mental break? You're the happiest person we've got. That's crazy. Right, I'm going to just quickly before we go then expand the home zone to here. I'm going to clear the home zone past the wall because I'm not bothered about that. I'm also going to expand the... This is all going to be classed as our home zone, I think. Anything in this chunk is going to be ours. So I'm going to mark all this as our home zone. So it means if there's any fires, it means they'll only put them out if they're in the home zone. And I'm going to disallow this as the home zone. So I don't want them coming down here to try and clean up when there's traps and that. Maybe I'll disallow that as well. Okay, that's fine then. Okay. So they'll put those fires out beginning the next episode, hopefully. Yeah, so we're going to call that for an episode now. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, like and subscribe and all that other good stuff. And we should be back next time, and hopefully we can get a bit more done. Finish off our defensive walls. Don't know what I'm doing all this for. Yeah, finish off our defensive walls and maybe dig out the new prison room inside the actual camp as well, which would be pretty useful. Which we can't do because there is sandstone wall. Okay, we'll dismantle that then. We'll deal with that next episode. Yep, I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you very, very soon for some more Rimworld.